Man, you know what's crazy, y'all? I just had this full video reaction just for me not to even have the record button pushing play. So I'm over here having to react to this video we're about to watch today that is about Damon Darling and him explaining the Walmart ban situation. If you haven't seen the video that I posted yesterday, before you see this video, feel free to check it out. I appreciate any new subscribers. I've been seeing some new subscribers. I've been seeing comments and everybody giving their own reaction and feedback on this situation. But it looks like TMZ is interviewing Damon Darling. I saw this in my comment section as well, so shout out to you that let me know about this interview. And without further ado, let's get right into this. If you're new, feel free to push that notification bell, smash that like button, and subscribe if you're new. And I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let's get right into this.
You've done a lot of these videos now. Did anybody ever say to you, you can't be in here recording, like at any point before this?
I run into employees all the time that say I can't record, but the thing is with my videos, the people involved in them, they want to be involved in them. They're excited to see me. They almost go to Walmart looking for me, hoping to run into me. They're fans, man, and they're having a great time with it. The audience loves it, and everybody's getting free groceries. So
in that video where they mentioned something, is it a trespassing that they're accusing you of, saying that you don't have the right to record there? I mean, I agree with you. Look, your videos are really heartwarming when you see the look on people's faces when they realize. They always seem shocked, like, this can't be real. This guy isn't really just giving me money. What's the catch? And there is no catch. It's a heartwarming thing you're doing. So I get it why your audience is watching the videos going, what's the deal? Why this is all good?
Well, I respect their wishes. I'm at a point where I'm just going to do what they ask me and not come back and not film at their business. I don't want any problems. I don't want anyone boycotting Walmart. I don't want people to stop shopping at Walmart.
I love that response, man. That's a freaking awesome response, because that's what I was thinking about too. It's like I had like boycott comments in my comment section too, and it's like there are people that need groceries. There are people, you know, that just rely on, you know, the stores we have in America. So if like they went out of business, say it was in a small town and one of their Walmarts went out of business because of a boycott situation going on from this situation, it would affect people that needed food or needed whatever they're in need of. So to hear him mention that, I love that he said that, because I was thinking that on my mind. I was like, boycotting is such a goofy thing, because you're not thinking about the other people out there that maybe have a job and they're in need of that job because it keeps their bills paid or whatever it may be. You know, you're thinking way too into it on a situation of like, oh, this happened to this person, we got to boycott, we got to do this, which I feel like a lot of times idolatry is huge with influencers or anybody that's famous. People, you know, will defend their lives on the line for a person, you know what I'm saying, that they don't even know. But I'm not hating on nobody either, because I've been a person in this life where I was a huge ride or die fan of famous people or whatever. So it's not coming from hate at all. All love. You know, I'd be a hypocrite if I wasn't a person that was super, what you would say, fan. I don't know how to say the proper word. A fan of people with influence or whatever, and wanting to defend them or be like, this is messed up. I don't know if I ever was in the boycott type of mentality. But when it comes to boycotting, I just think it's something to reflect on, of like, yo, you're affecting lives out there with jobs and people that need food or groceries, whatever. So I love how he had that response. I was also at a barber shop today, as you see this fade. I don't know if y'all can see me that good. I don't have the best lighting. And I was talking to this girl about him. I was like, do you know Damon Darling? Can I have $1? And she was like, yeah, I watch him. And she was talking about the baseball clips and stuff. I recently watched that too. And then she brought up like one of the clips where he can get, sometimes some people, you know, not wanting to get groceries or I even mentioned how he can be in that comedy character or come off pushy, you know what I'm saying? So I was even wondering if some of those clips got Walmart's attention, or if it, you know, was reported because, like, as he says, employers saying, hey, you can't film, you know, and there's always been an issue with filming in stores. Like, that's always been like just what they don't allow. There's even not even Walmart, other places where you can't film. So I was like, man, maybe it's that. But I don't know, what was that? I guess I was gonna say, overall, how he is handling this interview is a G move. Like, he's like, it is what it is. I ain't asking for no boycotting. I ain't asking for no problems. You know, it is what it is. But he is a funny dude. I watch his videos quite often, and the way he is in character, it's like a real character, and it makes you laugh. And there's real people that are in need and crying and sad, and I love how he talks about how, you know, there's always a thought of like, why is this person being nice to me? Like, we've gotten to a place in society where kindness is like frowned upon. Like what's the catch? You know what I mean? And he's trying to make the change of it not being a catch in our minds, like being okay with when somebody's trying to help you out, to know it's a kind gesture and accept that help. And God uses us, you know, to help others, especially when we are giving, for example, money. And I love how he blesses a lot of people that are in Walmart or wherever other stores he's went to, you know, with his YouTube channel. But yeah, let's continue.
I don't want to put any more negativity or anything like that out into the world. There's enough of that. My what I want to do is bring love and laughter, and that's what I want to do. So I don't want to add to any kind of drama in the world. So I'll respect their wishes, and I'll just figure something else out.
So what we've been hearing, because we've been looking at this today because it was just fascinating us, is that there seemed to be some history between you and Walmart where there was contentiousness.
That man said Walmart. It happens. I say stuff with my words too, where I'm like, what did I just say?
Between you and Walmart where there was some contentiousness
about some of your other videos that they felt you were being destructive. And we've seen some of these videos that you've posted where you do like a fake fall and pull down some merchandise. Apparently that didn't sit well with Walmart, and that's, at least from their standpoint, the genesis of them being upset with your videos.
Well, I'm a content creator and I'm a stand-up comedian, so I do bring humor into my videos. My content has completely evolved into wholesome content, to where I'm just making conversation that includes a little bit of lighthearted joking and to provide laughs. And there's messages in it to help break down other barriers that we deal with in society. But the ultimate goal is to put smiles on faces and some money in some people's pockets that could definitely use it at this time. So, I mean, that's all I'm trying to do.
And that's how they cut it. I would love more from this interview. But as they were talking about how some of the clips from Walmart are falling over the fake falling over the, I guess, merchandise or whatever. I haven't seen those clips, but I could see where it, like, you see some crazy stuff in Walmart. People will be pouring milk, standing up, being goofy and silly. So there may be a lot of clips out there of influencers where they may not have seen all his content and seen his personality and what the purpose of his channel is. But there's like clips out there of people pouring milk on themselves and wasting milk. There's people doing stupid stuff. So to them, seeing that one clip may have been like, oh no, we're gonna have this going on because we deal with this already. And I'm tired of these influencers ruining our stores, you know. And people follow, you know, what you do. So they may even say, this guy falling over this stuff, it's gonna create other people to imitate him, because people follow people, like, for real. But overall, I mean, I think that the one thing that always stood out to me that could seem as a problem is some of the clips where some would get irritated or mad or not wanting to, you know, continuously be, you know, asked about groceries or can I have $1 or, being in that character and joking around with, whatever he is saying, you know, and them not wanting to be talked to. And there's been some where some get really heated. So I wonder if they saw some of those clips, and they didn't want that going on in their stores. But then again, with that, it's not going to be in every store because I can't imagine he's going to the same stores. So like to be the issue of that, they can do whatever they want because it is a private company. But the issue with that, like, what was the main issue to be like, I want to ban him for life? I mean, maybe it is some of those videos where they just didn't like on how some were getting irritated and they felt like it was them wanting to do something because they're like, we're representing Walmart and we don't want to have customers being provoked with anger, you know? I don't know, but yeah, overall, I've laughed at his content. I've seen really wholesome moments, him helping people that are in need, which is a good thing. And yeah, I feel like I'm kind of trying too hard a little bit on it as I'm going kind of deep with this towards the end of this outro here. But if you guys enjoy this, man, I just wanted to keep it honest, keep it real, get my honest thoughts on here. Y'all may not agree with everything I'm saying here. That's fine too. But I thank y'all for making it to the very end of this video. If y'all want to subscribe, you can. You want to like, you want to dislike, you want to comment, feel free to do whatever you want. But I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Have a blessed one.